Okay, guys, we're getting ready to round this thing out with this is the final webinar in this series, which is MCA's Platinum Matrix. Okay, now of course we've got other income streams inside of our system like stage, viral videos, etc., Aweber, Get Response, and some more that we have there, and you should take a look at those when you get a chance. But these six that we're walking you through, these are the basis of our system for being able to have a success model in front of you that is workable and it's very, very easy. That's why we're called Easy Leads and Cash. Now the MCA Matrix Platinum Matrix webinar, this was going to be a little bit longer than the other ones, okay? And I'm not going to present this. I'm going to let Big John Williams present this. I've got a recording of him explaining how exactly how this matrix works and how powerful this thing is. So we're going to let Big John go, go ahead and explain this to you. And after Big John is completed his presentation of this powerful matrix, man, I'm going to come back with some closing remarks, and we'll be done with that. And it's time to rock and roll. 12 to 18 months, and it's over. If we work this, guys, and focus on this, not hop around, not get distracted by the next pre-launch, because they come and they go. We're solid. We've got a solid model with some solid companies. You know, we don't have to have the newest company. In fact, most of the new companies don't even make it anyway. So why even bother with them? Okay? Okay, so without any further ado, here's Big John Williams, no relation. Okay, see you in a little bit.
What is up, everybody? This is Jonathan Big John Williams, and my goal is to, in 15 minutes or less, hopefully, we want to explain to you how the Platinum Total Security Matrix works. If you are a Total Security member and you're contemplating about upgrading to Platinum, first of all, let me just tell you right now, upgrade now. In fact, upgrade right now and listen to this video as I'm explaining it to you. You don't want to miss this out. Platinum plan members have the opportunity to earn an impressive income, and they necessarily don't have to refer anybody in. Some of you have never heard of it, or you heard about it. You've talked about, hey, how can I make income? Well, guess what? You know you already make $80 every time somebody you bring into the company joins MCA. You know, if they join a Total Security plan, $19.95 or higher, you earn $8 commissions. You get that when they join. Plus, of course, you get residuals from people on your own team. Now, in addition to that, if you have a Platinum Matrix plan, not only do you get the added benefits with all the legal discounts, the auto discounts all over the place, you also get to benefit from earning matrix income. Now, if you have the team, you know how your team is structured in your regular matrix. You know, you brought in somebody, they made $80, now they're under you. The layout for your own team in the $80 levels does not matter when it comes to Platinum. If somebody you have brought into Motor Club America upgrades to Platinum and you have not, when they get placed into the matrix, they will not be below you. They will go above you to the next person in your upline that has a Platinum plan. So, do not wait for your sponsor. If your sponsor doesn't want to upgrade and you do, to be blunt, forget them. You need to upgrade first because you need to place yourself in a better position in the matrix. And we're going to show you what happens. So this example that you see to the right, you've seen this all over the place before. You know, if you browse the documentation or been to some webinars, you may have seen this matrix. Now, this particular diagram, I should say, is based off a hypothetical example of, in each month, anybody that comes on to a Total Security Platinum plan, it is based on them only referring 3 people, and that's it. So in the first month, you bring in 3 people, and the next month, those 3 people also bring in 3 people, and then each month following, each person does the exact same thing. Each member only brings in 3 people. If that hypothetical example happened, well, you can look at the chart and see the income. So this is what I'm going to show you. A lot of people have talked about spillover. Spillover occurs when you are a matrix member, and you're in the matrix, and somebody above you brings in someone and their matrix level is full. Now each person can only have 3 people directly below them. If their 3 spots are filled and they bring in someone else beyond that 3rd person, they spill over below to the next available slot and they go down below, left to right. That's what is spillover. So we're going to assume that you are a person that does not want to recruit anybody. You just want to get in the matrix and don't want to refer anybody because yes, you can earn income and not refer a single person into the Total Security Platinum plan. It will take significant amount of time. I will tell you that right now. Spillover does not happen on a every single day basis to you. It may take time. That depends on how active your upline is in the matrix. If you have if you have a team that's making 100 platinum sales a day, you may get it a lot more often than somebody whose upline is only making, say, 10 platinum sales a day. Picture a tree branch. A tree branch, if you're at the end of that branch, you know, there are a lot of branches. If you start at the top and navigate down, there are numerous ways you can take to get to the end of any particular branch. If you're sitting at one of those branches, remember it's going to go through everybody to give them a spillover. So it takes time for a spillover. But let me show you how spillover can work. So let's just say that I bring in, I have a spillover. Now again, don't get confused by this refer three, etc. Because right now we're talking about just pure spillover. So if I have a spillover of 3 people on my first level, these are people that are on my first level. I didn't personally refer them in, but they happen to fall on my first level. So at this point in time, if you look at the chart on the reward dollars, I don't earn anything yet. Okay, well you got to start from somewhere, don't you? Let's just say that I have more spillover. Who knows? They may spill over from them or wherever. Let's just say they spill over. Now remember, each person can only have 3 people directly below them. So now I have 3 here on the first level and 9 here on my second level. So now, when I move down a level, because now I have 3 referred on my first, and I now have 3 under each of those 3 people on my first level, I now have a total of 9 people on my second level. And now look, the company now pays me 60 cents in reward dollars. Now that's not that much. It's not that much. It really is not that much. But again, this builds. Do you see how this can build very quickly? If I still have spillover, again, that's assuming I have not personally referred to anybody. Somebody above me is doing all my work for me. More power to them, because trust me, if you don't know already, the person that's doing all this work is making a lot of income as a result. So, if I have now my third level, I move down again, I don't have, hey, I'm getting 240 a month. Now you can disregard the green and purple because the green and purple is reserved for people that are on my first and second generation, not my first and second level. First generation person is a person that I personally bring into the company. As in, I refer them. I'm the one who initially earned the $80 on the other side of the income stream. I personally referred them into the matrix plan. The purple people, the purple is the second generation. They are people that anybody I personally refer brought in. So if I brought in Jack and Jack brought in Jane, Jack is my first generation, Jane is my second generation because Jack referred her into the company. So if we continue with the spillover effect, I'm sitting here at this third level. If I continue downwards here, and let's just say that I completely fill my matrix. Now remember, the matrix is 8 levels deep, 3 people across, and 8 levels deep. If I make my way all the way down here to the bottom of the 8th level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you see what happens here? I have a full matrix here. That means I'm now earning by the company in reward dollars $7,572.11. And I did not personally refer a single person in. Now, if this example were to happen, it will take a long time. I will tell you that right now. Spillover is a great thing to have, but it is very, very difficult to make a lot of money, quickly. By quickly, I mean, say, within a calendar year, if you solely rely on spillover. And you should not rely solely on spillover. However, I want to point out that if you're somebody who doesn't mind waiting a few years for things to take place, just for having an active membership at $40 a month, yes, if your mentors got filled, just for all these people having an active membership, you would earn $7,500 per month, giving you $90,000 a year just on spillover alone. Yes, you can make money as a Total Security Platinum member and never refer a single person. But why would you want to limit yourself? Why would you want to limit yourself? Look at this matrix right now. I'm full right now. Let's assume that, excuse me, y'all, everybody on my first level, Let's say I personally referred them into the platinum plan. They now become my first generation. Now, let's assume that the people on my second level, those 9 people, well, let's see. Let's say that this green guy brought in these 3, the other green guy brought in the 3 below them, and likewise for the third person. Well, what does that mean? Well, if they're my first generation and they brought in somebody, that means they now become my second generation, hence the purple. Green people are my first gen, purple people are my second generation. Do you realize that the company pays you 100% matching on any money that your first generation makes in the matrix, as well as any income earned in the matrix by your second generation? Now look at this. Right now I have 3 people on my first generation that I personally referred, and the people they referred are my second generation. Now, I get 100% matching every month. Guess what? If I have a full matrix 8 levels deep, excuse me, that would mean that if I have 8 levels deep, that means the people on my first level are now have a level matrix of 7. There are 7 levels down into their matrix because this is where it stops, and the purple people are 6 levels deep. Easy math here. If you start counting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the green people, and 6 levels deep for the purple people. That means that each month now, because I have a full matrix, the company pays me $7,500.72. But guess what? The company pays you. Where is it at? People, you need to understand this. First and second gen. They pay you 100% matching on your first and second generation. Your first is the people you personally refer, and your second generation are the people that your first generation personally refers in the program. Look at this, people. This is powerful. Look at this closely. I have 3 people I personally referred. If I'm making 7,500, there are 7 levels deep. That means each of them is making $997 a month. $997 a month. You know what? We're gonna round that to 1,000. So bam, I'm about to be like Oprah. You get 1,000, you get 1,000, and you get 1,000. That means each of those green people is worth $1,000 per month, and I get it as well because they are my first generation, and the company pays you 100% matching on your first generation. But like the infomercial says, but wait, there's more. Yes, you know what's more? The fact is, all the people in purple, I also get matching on them. Look at the chart here. If I'm making 7,500, the green represents the income of my first generation. The purple represents the income of my second generation. That means all 9 of these people that are shown in purple here are worth $559 each. Now, I don't have enough space with that, but guess what? That in total 9 times that is worth $5,037. Not 8, not yet. $5,037. I'm gonna disregard the pennies for right now. You can see that number right here. There are 9 people there, each one worth $559. That equals $5,037 for those purple people. Oh, and let's not forget my personal income because I have a full matrix. Remember, I'm making $7,572. Do you see that in this month? Because I personally brought in these 3 people, and those 3 people each brought in 3 of their own. Why settle for just a matrix full of spillover? Because now, with that happening, look at the income. We have 75, 72, 50, 37, and $3,000. Do you realize that is over $15,000 now I will earn residually just for myself bringing in 3 people, and everybody in my first generation also brought in 3? People, this is big here. This is big. Wouldn't you like to have $15,000 a month? and this is assuming, I'm doing this with a code, you all, so bear with me. This is assuming that everybody that comes in the Platinum Matrix just brings in 3 people. Do you see how powerful this gets? If you brought in 3 of your friends, and in that month they brought in 3 people, and then those people they brought in that next month, they bring in 3 people. If that process continued if you're looking at this example, in less than a year, if that process continued all the way down to the fact that you had a full matrix, they had a full matrix, and they had a full matrix. That means looking at this chart, you have a full matrix. Everybody on your first level has a full matrix, and the people on your second level have a full matrix. Now that goes way down here. In fact, I don't have room. That means below you, you would actually have 10 levels. Remember, 8 levels down from your second would be your 10th level. That means not only are you making 75, 72. People, you don't understand this here. Not only are you making 75, 2, I'm going to go back and Oprah here. You get 75 72, you get 75 2, you get 75 72, and all 9 of these people down here get 75 2. Because why? They all have a full matrix. There are 9 people on my second one. That's why that number is here. Look at the income, people. Look at the income here. Look at the income here. That means there are 9 here, 3 here, and myself. That means I make 75 72 per month, and all 12 of these people are making 75 72. I get first generation matching on my first and second level. That means there are a total of 12 people making $7,572 a month, and I get it as well. Which means now I'm looking at a monthly commission of over $98,000 a month just for them and myself bringing in 3 people and having that process continue across 11 months. Bringing in 3 people to platinum within a 4-week time frame in a month. That's less than one person. Can't bring in a partial person, but that is less than one person per week on average. You know, if you have a team, and remember, this can happen here. Now, of course, you can have spillover happen on top of this as well. Now, if this person comes in through spillover and they fall below you, you don't get the matching on that, but you still earn your reward dollars for them. Why wouldn't you want to personally refer every single person you get? And let me show you this. If I were to bring in 9 more people right now, in fact, let's just go back here hypothetically. Disregard the numbers for a second. Let's just say that I were to bring in 9 people and then the other people referred by others. Okay, right now, let's just say I'm at my second level. And just to deconfuse you, I'm going to remove the money for right now. So let's just say right now I brought in 9 people. Now guess what? My first level is complete because there are the 3 people there. Each of those green people already has 3 people underneath them. That means what happens if I bring in people? For these people, it's going to be spillover for them. And for me, I have to place them somewhere. Guess where they go? That means they're going to go right here. And we're going to call them green. Why green? Because guess what? They are people I personally referred. Listen to me, people. No matter what level somebody falls in your matrix, if you personally refer them in to a total security platinum plan, you will consider them to be your first generation. They will be your first generation no matter what level they fall in on your matrix. Do you understand this? So if all these green people on your first level referred those people, bam. But let's just say right after your second level got full, let's just say you brought in all of the people on your third level. All of them. Look what happens now. Look what happens now. The company will still pay you 100% matching on your first generation. It doesn't matter what level they fall on, people. It does not matter what level they fall on. But look at this, y'all. I'm getting hyped, but this is crazy. Let's go back to our full matrix scenario again. But look what happens now. Look what happens, you all. Let's just say that all these people on my third level, guess what? I brought them in myself. You know, the people in purple slacked off. I decided to go on a big old hiring spree, and may have had a convention and got 27 people to sign up in a night. Bam, they all on my third level. Guess what? If any of these people on my third level refer somebody in, let's just say they all refer them 3 people like everybody should do. Guess what happens, people? That means all these people sitting on my 4th level, guess what? They become my second generation. Look at this. Why? Because I brought in the green people. Anybody the green people bring in is considered to be my second generation. Look at all the 100% matching I'm getting now. Remember, it doesn't matter what level they fall on. The fact is, if I bring somebody in, I make money off those people. And if the people I bring in bring somebody in themselves, I make 100% matching on those as well. Do the math, people. Look at how many 100% check matches I'm getting right now. I have 3 on my first level, 9 on my second level, 27 first generation matches on my third level, and 81 check matches on my fourth level. That is over 100 people I'm making check matches on. And let me show you the math of what happens right here. Look at the chart. First level, still worth 75, 72, because remember they're one level. Well, actually, let's assume just an 8-level matrix here. You know, we're not going to say everybody's full. Let's just say I'm only 8 levels down. There's 7, there's 6, there's 5, and there's 4. That means that everybody on my first level, well, bam, I get 75, 72, of course, because I have a full matrix. Yep, remember that? Everybody on my first level, they're my second generation. I'm sorry, they are my first generation because they fall on my first level. They're worth $9.97 each. You know? Bam, $9.97 times 3. Now look, on the purple level, that still remains unchanged. There are 9 people there. Each one is worth, looking at the chart, $559 in reward dollars. Remember, not matrix, just my reward dollars. Because they're going to make them reward dollars. And remember, I personally referred them as well. But now look at the income. We have extra money now all of a sudden. On my third level, I have 27 people. Remember, that means they're one level above. If I'm on my 8th, 7, 6, all these people here are on their 5th. They're making $413 a month. But wait, there's more. All these people on my 4th level. There are a lot of them there, 81 people. They are my second generation, which means they are up one level higher than that. Do you see what is going on here? Because of this, because I became proactive and started to make a lot of money all of a sudden, there is now 400 and 400 and I can't hit the numbers right. $413 times 27 people. Remember, 9, 9, and 9. And on this level, you know, it's not a lot, but guess what? It's $24. $24 times 81 people. Because they are all my first and second generation, that means in that month I will get all of that income. That means I will have, in fact, let's add up the math on this one. Let's do the math on this one. 413 times 27, that's 11,151. 11,151 plus the 2041. That means from the people on the 3rd and 4th level, I'm making an additional $13,000 a month. Plus all this other income, which we already have added up to $15,000. My residual income that I will receive every month now, because I was proactive, brought people in myself, now becomes $28,000 a month. People, as you can see, it doesn't matter what you do here. You can make $7,500 a month just for doing nothing. Will take time. But if you engage yourself and bring in people on there, you will get magic. Like I say, it doesn't matter what level they fall in. You will make money just for them maintaining their membership. Do you realize if every single person in Motor Club America upgrade their membership, everybody would be getting paid? I don't think people understand that. You know, if there are 5 million members in Motor Club America now, and every single person upgrades to a Total Security Platinum plan, there would be numerous millionaires. There would be hundreds of people making over $100,000 a month. You know, over 400, over half a million a month. 100,000. There'd be tens of thousands of people making, you know, between $6,000 and $10,000 a month. If everybody who watches this video upgrades after watching it, oh my goodness, you just don't understand. Everybody will benefit from this just for maintaining their membership. And on top of all this income, you still make your extra $8 a month for that. Now remember, I want to make sure you understand this. The $8 commissions are not part of the check matching. Check matching is done from matrix income only. So you're going to get all this matrix income in addition to your $8 referrals. Now, of course, if you're somebody that decides not to refer anybody, well, guess what? You're not going to make any $8 commissions. Now, eventually, over time, you could spill over tons and tons of people, but it will take time. People, this is a time where you need to act now. If this is not going to happen overnight, the thing is to get in now. Now, not hypothetical example. If you brought in 3 in 1 month, and the next month those people brought in 3, let's say set your goal for yourself. Let's just say that in January 2013, well, depending on when you watch this video, it may be beyond January 2013. But let's just say right now, today is November 19, 2012. If you set a goal for yourself, even though you should start now, imagine in January you brought in 3 people to platinum. And in February, those people brought in 3 people. And in March, those 9 people brought in 3 people. If that process continued for one entire year, by December next year, in fact, right around this time, right before Thanksgiving of next year, you would have a check come in on December 15, 2013 for $98,000. Your income would begin to grow exponentially every month. Yeah, it'll start out slow from 60 cents to 421, and then eventually hit that 2,000. Like, okay, this is nice. And then by September, October, you're like, wow, I'm making $15,000 a month. But imagine by September, that is. Then imagine if October came around, you're making 39,000, and then November, you're like, oh my goodness, this is a check for $90,000. This can happen, people. You just need to upgrade. It's that simple. You can make $7,500 a month and not bring in a soul to the company. But guess what? You're not going to make a dime on the Matrix if you don't upgrade to it. I have been in Matrix for just about 3-4 weeks, and I'm already making Matrix income myself. Jonathan Big John Williams. If I'm making income already, I'm going to be a millionaire. There's no doubt in my mind. Are you? You're not going to be able to do it if you don't upgrade now. You don't wait for this until later, because if you get in late, you're going to end up, if you look at that chart, there could be thousands of people that end up above you because you waited, or you were too cheap to invest $40 into your future. Yeah, I said it. You were too cheap. You know, take $40 that you may spend on some things that basically have no value in about 2 hours after use, or you have nothing to show for it after the fact. You know, if you're going to go out and have a nice night in the town, you know what? Take $40 of that and invest it in this. If you're already in Motor Club of America and have ever gotten a paycheck, there's absolutely no reason you should not be in this. If you're making, you need to set a goal for yourself right now. If you don't have any money, find some, ask somebody. If you're getting paid from Motor Club of America on your next check, take $40 out of that and upgrade your membership. Do it to yourself. Do you realize that if you are consistently making any income with Motor Club America by directly referring somebody with $8 commissions, you should be using that income to pay your membership? You know what? Just like when you're promoting it, use the money you in to advertise for yourself. You know, if you're making $80 in just a month, if you're only making one sale per month, people, and I'm being extremely nice on that. I mean, if you're only making one sale per month, you should upgrade your platinum membership. You should upgrade to platinum. That means $88. If you're making $80 a month, you should take 40 of it a month and pay for your platinum membership. You'll thank me later. Trust me. There's a reason why everybody is saying go to platinum, because the money is there. And people, especially you younger people like me, people that are new out of high school, you know, in your 20s and stuff. This is how you become wealthy in the future. Listen to me. Plan for stuff like this now. Do not wait until later. Don't wait until April or May and say, oh, I see people starting to make money. Okay, let me get in. No. Imagine if you got in right now versus half a year from now. Do not wait on this, people. You get 100% matching on anybody you personally refer and your second generation as well. But even if you refer nobody, if you wait on just spillover, you can, and you can still make $7,500 a month. It's going to take some time. Even if you upgrade and bring in people, it's going to take some time. But if you dedicate yourself for this, imagine if this time this year, you're sitting here as a millionaire. It's right here. All the things you need are right here. Remember you joined MCA and they said, man, it takes $40 to start? Well, guess what? You take $40 right now, upgrade your membership, you're going to have this happen to you. It's just a matter of time. I'm in it. Are you? Take action, you all. I'm out. If you want to have any questions, you can find me on Facebook. Just look up Jonathan Big John Williams, Big John 06, etc. If you're part of the end of the MCA group, you'll probably find me there. I may put a link below this video to my YouTube page, to my Facebook page or something like that. But you know what? Regardless of what I tell you to do, you need to log into your TBC Matrix back office and click on Upgrade beside of Total Security Platinum and get Upgrade it now, people. Nobody's going to be able to make this money except you. All you got to do is upgrade. Get yourself in placement. If you still don't understand this, upgrade anyway. Just remember, you make 100% matching income on your first and second generations, as well as your own reward dollars. If you refer nobody in to the Total Security Platinum Plan and you fill your matrix up, you will make $7,500 per month. That is $90,000 per year. Okay? If you refer people into the matrix, you will get 100% matching on them and everybody that they bring in, regardless of what level they fall on. You know, if you were just the most amazing person in the world and you decide to bring in your entire matrix because you just want to just do it, this is this is where you become very unrealistic, but it's still possible because there are some people who are not going to stop on this. There are people in MCA right now who are going to try to do this whole thing. This hypothetical example is drawn out over 11 months. There are people who are set on their team and their minds to do this in 2 months. And I don't blame them one bit because they see the potential there. The money's there. The company's ready to give it to you. You just got to get the people in your matrix, either by spillover or by you bringing people in. You all. This has gone about 30 minutes now, so I'm telling you right now, upgrade to Platinum Plan. I'm not sure what you're waiting for. You know, the time is here. Your future can be set. If you're young and you're in your 20s, you can be retired by 30. You can retire in 2 years if you can do this. Get your people in there, or wait on spill up. Whatever you want to do, it's there. If you want to do this, this is going to take time. This is not an overnight success story. This is not a get rich quick program. But however, you upgrade now, you'll reap the rewards now. I'm done. You all have a good day. Upgrade to platinum. That's all I'm going to say. Peace.
Okay, thank you so much for that explanation, Big John Williams. Man, that was pretty good. As you can see, guys, Big John loves the Platinum Matrix. He absolutely loves the Platinum Matrix. Now, this is just a summary of what we do. Okay, we walk through the system. We walk through each program one at a time. You know, the 6 that we have presented to you, and that being NetSpend in this order: NetSpend, Z and Z1, not just to sign up for it, but to do it and get qualified on it so you can start earning $20 and someone else can earn $20 as well. Take a portion of your profits, $10 of your profits, and join Instant Leads and Cash. Not Instant Leads and Cash, but Instant Leads and Income. Okay? And then move into the MCA portion of it and get weekly paychecks from your profits. You can go ahead and jump ahead if you wish, but you can use your profits, a portion of your profits, to do that. Guys, all you have to do is just continue to give our system away and it will happen. And then copy paste cash. That's $25 just quickly, into your PayPal account. And then we started talking about the MCA Platinum Matrix after that and started looking at the residual income. If you saw and you understood that matrix and you see how these matching checks can add up, it's okay. And look at the ways that you are promoting this and shall I say building this. You're building this from inside of the system on autopilot. It's just being filled. Your matrix is just being filled by the people that are coded to you. And of course, as they build their matrix, they're building yours as well. And you got the passives that can get coded to you as well, guys. So it's all here. So all that you have to do is get focused and start working our procedure and working our system, and that's all there is to it. And in 12 to 18 months, you will be in a position of retirement, and the money will continue to come, because in a pass-up system like this, once it gets going and people are executing, it can't be stopped. It just can't be stopped. Mathematically, it will not stop. It will continue. Now, I'm not just telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know and what I see and what I've seen over and over and over again with myself and others. Is it coming in like gangbusters? Absolutely not. But it's coming in, and it's coming in, pretty consistent over and over and over again. To be able to get paid in multiple income streams in the same day. Oh yeah, I've seen that over and over and over again. And this is what will happen to you. And the thing that you must understand, and you never forget, There's several, but one thing you should not forget is the fact that if you're giving our system away and you're working our system, guys, the people that are coded to you are hearing the same thing that you hear. So the question about the Platinum Matrix and any of our income streams comes up is, will they be joining with you or not? You see, and you can have all these with no money out of pocket. All you do is get focused on what we have. Give your affiliate link out, whether it's Craigslist, wherever you put it. You're doing YouTube videos. We've got all sorts of training in the back office for you, and more coming. So there's a lot of things coming that you guys don't see, but man, it's pretty exciting, and this system is so powerful. It's so powerful that it just boggles my mind sometimes, and I'm the guy that created it. I get really, really excited about it as I just I see the potential, and I see what's going on. I see what's happening, and just some days money will just come, and you did nothing. You did nothing to promote anything. It just comes, and you say, oh, okay, yeah, and you see as this thing gets big, your team starts to explode because of the pass-ups and the fact that you're actually doing some work in terms of promoting the link. It just grows and grows and grows, and as they grow, your team grows. More people are coded to you, who in turn get more people coded to you, and you just continue to make money, and you actually do make this money on autopilot. I've said before last year when I first created this system, I want to have my team members or my members in a position where they can just get on a cruise ship and have their PayPal debit card and their NetSpend debit card and their bags, and go ahead and take a month-long cruise if you want, and don't worry about it. The money will continue to come in. You just use the PayPal card and the NetSpend card to pay for whatever it is that you want to buy while you're on your vacation. See, this is what's possible. Okay, all right. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, guys, and so you'll be redirected to log in to go ahead and take a look at the Platinum Matrix, and go ahead and get upgraded to it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being with us on this series of short mini webinars. I know this one was not short, but the other ones were. But this is what was necessary to get this across to the members of our system, and we've got what you need, and this is all that you need. Okay. Take care.